knowing and not knowing are strange, some often farcical, often enlightening ways of the mind thinking. It's getting better, it's getting worse, and all the time is dealing with supposition, assumption. There is no answer to what we are. There is no way of discovering what we are. There is a possibility of discovering what we are not, because that what we think we are or assume we are is this supposition. So therefore we can forget that what we've inherited or created on our own through a thinking mechanism. Now I don't know if this makes sense, but when you don't have a helicopter, you don't own a helicopter, you know. I'm not speaking about one that's owned by a company and you hire it. You pay your money for your own. When you don't have a helicopter, you don't know anything about your helicopter. You may read up books. You may fly in one, rent it or whatever. But the attachment to your helicopter is nothing because you don't have one. So it appears to be no problem until you desire, for some reason, I don't know why you would desire a helicopter, but anyway, until you desire to have a helicopter. So even before you have the helicopter, there's an uncomfortable need. All there is the money for some. Those that have the money, which is the best one? Who's going to give me the best deal? What's the best model? So already your mind is already in progress of fighting against something that does not even exist. It exists in the shop window. I don't think you sell helicopters in shop windows, but never mind. But it's not yours, you see. I don't own it. So when you get this helicopter, you think, I finally got it. All my problems are solved. And for some, it's just a helicopter. It's just like my pen in my pocket. It's there when I need it. You know, it becomes practical. And for others, I would imagine it's quite a big deal having a helicopter, so I must have to put my mind on where it is, how it's getting on. Is it, can it be stolen? And where will I keep it? So all these things are creating more uncomfortable ways, unless you see it as practical. If it's there and you're watching TV and you've not put any thought on it, and for weeks, for months, and then suddenly I need my helicopter, like my pen or my cup for my tea. So what's the speaker getting at, you see? If you don't have it, you don't have a problem. If you want it, you have a problem. If you get it, more problems. Maybe sometimes ease the problem. you know, if your job involves traveling 400 miles every day, and there's a landing pad in every customer's area, then it solves a great problem. I don't have to travel through the traffic. I can just go and land and do my job, whatever my job is. But that's another problem, you see. Another next problem. I'll phone a company and say, can you arrange for, the cities in this country to have some sort of landing pad, about 400 yards from each customer's premises, And the problem becomes a desperate need to help me out of the situation, to make my life easier, you see. The mind, it's a whiz-kid at coming up with thoughts and ideas and names and words and, valuations, and measurements, and choices. And it takes its own journey. Like this mind is taking its own journey now. It's just rambling, Rambling on. Is life a problem, you see? When you're a child, it's no problem. When you're an adult, when you're an older person that has managed to escape dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, Parkinson's, all the things that the old people seem to be picking up every moment of every day. The likeliness of myself getting it is big chance, big chance. Because of the experience of the trauma of suffering and depression and enlightenment, all having detrimental effects to the brain and the body, all trying to slow the mind down. You see, the body and the brain they don't want this strong relationship with this intelligent mind, because it's the body that is affected, you see. Now, we know deep down in our core that we're not this body alone, and that we will transcend into whatever another body or whatever it is, whatever your experience is, and whatever will take place in the mystery of this life, you see. Now, I don't know why the speaker felt it important to raise the mental construct of our, what we call, normal human life, our evolved human life, It's okay, Mr. Speaker, we've got robots coming, Yeah. They can think for us, We'll see. Who has to build them? Who has to go to school and education to learn about the electronics and the technical aspects? It's all problems for the mind, you see. Even trying to resolve the problems of the mind is a problem for the mind. You see, that's why most wise, I don't call them saints or gurus, because we have this wisdom. Each one of us has this wisdom. When the wise is allowed to come forth, it needs no problems, it creates no problems. It just exactly loves life as that child. It doesn't go to school when it's told. It doesn't have to learn aspects of stuff that is of no importance to it. The child sees no importance of finding which planet or how we can get to a planet when it's 7 or 8. And the old pensioner that manages to escape the illnesses says, all these people up in the moon, what are they doing, what's up, Just make me a nice cup of tea, I'm okay with that. Just make me a nice cup of tea, It's a mystery, you see. And the mind wants to solve the mystery. It's always trained into solving the mystery. The religious and the saintly and the spiritual say it's God's will for us to explore, And the atheists and those that are not interested in science and religion say, no, it's God's will to make us rich, make us happy, make us seek more lazy ways to get to my work. In fact, I bloody need that landing strips in each city. Just God, hurry up, come on, do it. For me. And it's a good point to end with this me. You see, each one of us uses this word me or I, as if we're the only thing worth living for. Even when we're trying, our mind says, no, you're always helping other people. Who is helping other people? Me. Yeah, but that's not about me. That's about the other people. No, the other people are quite independent, unless they get ill. You see, the mind wants to control, and through its supposition of it's intelligent. Believe you me, when God strikes you and you say, I'm intelligent, boy, he's not going to be happy with that. He's not going to be happy with this speaker that says he's enlightened. He's not going to be happy with Einstein for his theories. He's not going to be happy for anyone that says, yes, look what I found. To God, it's a mystery. I'm giving you a mystery. I'm not giving you the answers. I'm not giving you any possible ways of discovering the answers. If you choose to be more powerful and discover that what is truly personal to me, says God, my me, then so be it. You'll pick up these illnesses. You'll pick up this sad reflections on what you're here for. You're not here to be happy. You're not here to be wise. You're not here to be intelligent. You're only here because I want you here, so that I can enjoy this planet through your eyes. I'm not interested in what your mind thinks. I'm only interested in using you as this vessel so that I can see the beauty that I created. So for the human being race, it's a mystery. And it can be a beautiful mystery when you let go of the mind and say, I don't want to participate in this knowing, this words, this identification parade. I don't want to participate in that. I just want the mystery to unfold with no answer. And that's the truth. The mystery is unfolding and there will never be an answer. The answer is probably God. But once you know God, you'll think, I don't know if I like you. Because your mind will make assumptions and suppositions based on what you have and what you've learned and your status and all the things that have happened in your life, sad, tragic, happy, and whatever. You'll say, well, you're just playing with me. And God will say, yeah, I'm playing with you. So what? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. It's up to you. You'll like the mystery if you let it unfold. If you let the child develop into its own mysterious, magical way. It's not about longevity. It's not about quality. It's just about acceptance and faith and trust in that what is taking place. Mysteriously or not. We have to let it go. But to let you go, I have to let me go. I have to let me be in the mysteriousness of itself. Who knows? Who knows what me, I, and you are is the problem. What wants to know is a bigger problem. But there's no problem when the mind is inactive until it becomes ill. And that creates a problem for everyone else, especially me, the one that thinks itself into a problematic supposition, assuming state that I am something other than what I don't know. So, me, you, and I, we go. Namaste.